You're listening to an Airwave Media podcast.
Recorded in Chicago, Illinois, with your hosts, Ken, Matt, Neil, and Jeff. This is Triviality.
Hello, and welcome to Triviality, the game where lack of seriousness meets a little bit of knowledge, Jeff.
I thought you were waiting for me to fill it in.
Jeff and only Jeff.
Yeah.
Neil is off killing human beings for large sums of money somewhere. Correct?
We don't know.
He might have become an assassin. We're not sure. Matt just forgot it was recording day, and
Yep.
I called him. It sounded like I woke him up. He sounded a little sick.
He sounded pretty sick.
So I think he's probably recovering. So get well soon,
We'll
Matt.
give him a pass.
We'll give him a pass, even though he blew us off a little
Here's what
bit.
we're gonna
So we're
do.
gonna put him on half blast.
Yeah, we're gonna give him a pass, but we're still gonna blast him this whole episode.
Okay, sounds good. That's fair. That's fair. Luckily, we have some great guests today to carry that weight, Jeff. First of all, our guest player is going to be Anne Putnam. You know her, you love her. Here she is again. She's a Rules Guy impersonator. Welcome back, Anne.
Ahoy, hoy, gentlemen.
Yeah. Could you please remind the illustrious audience about yourself?
I hail from St. Petersburg, Florida, and usually don't have this 1-900 number, but I am probably recovering this 1-900 number voice, just not 1-900 number that I called in on that, I've already messed it up. But I'm recovering most likely from whatever half the country has right now, and most likely Matt has too. So you get sultry voice tonight.
It's actually probably my fault that Matt is sleeping it off right now.
Typhoid Ken over there tried to get us all sick.
I wasn't trying. I was trying to help out the podcast. I came here to save you boys. To record last week.
No, this wasn't last week. This is the week before when you were like, it's allergies.
Well, I'm still kind of coughing a little bit, but we'll be fine. I've got a lot of energy. I feel great.
I've been plenty exposed
to you. I feel great. I'm the healthiest man alive.
You know what's crazy?
On.
Actually, Ken, sorry to interrupt you, but
oh yeah, go ahead.
I think I want to say this might be 6 or 7, but it is my first time being a guest. Yep. I'm usually hosting.
I realized that.
Fantastic.
I get to play. I'm so excited.
We're looking forward to playing with you, and it's going to be a pub style game. Since there's only 3 of us, it would be hard to make fair teams. But we're super excited because we have a returning host. It's Corey Uhalde back again, Oakland 5 supporter. Welcome back.
Thanks very much. I'm just over here envisioning all of the high school kids and listeners of the podcast going wild when Anne said how many times she had been on this podcast.
That's right.
Times, but anyway, I'm here. Rumor has
I wrote a kid up for that the other day. I'll tell you later.
Bragging.
Rumor has it that I'm the target of Matt's assassination plot, and I figured this was the last place he'd look. So here I am.
Why don't you tell the audience about your real life a little bit?
I am here and somehow still am a high school teacher in Northern California. I'm a social studies credential teacher by trade, but moved over about a decade ago and now just run leadership and student activities and teach leadership classes to the next generation of future American leaders.
Fantastic. And like I said, today is a pub style, so that means there are no rules. We don't need the rules guy. We can jump right in. It's going to be Anne, myself, and Jeff versus the audience.
The world.
Versus the world. So, Corey, hope you're bringing your A game today. Let's hear the first question.
Well, I'm glad we're doing a pub style because I'm going fed to the rules already. There are 11 questions in my first pub style round.
How dare you, sir?
No, how dare him? Because there are no rules, so it is allowable.
All right, here we are. Round number 1, question number 1. What I need from you is the name of the London-based band formed in 1968 by Tim Stoffel and Brian May. The pair were later joined by drummer Roger Taylor and eventually Farhad Bulsara, who became Freddie Mercury, and the group rebranded as Queen. The name of the original group is also the name of the 2022 supernatural horror directorial debut of Parker Finn. And by adding one letter, you can arrive at a grammatical term understood to entail figurative comparison.
I feel like this is up your alley, Ken, because I had Queen.
All right,
I was like,
20
Queen. Damn it.
Yeah, that's about right.
2022 horror
Horror.
debut.
And
There was, okay, and it's also a grammatical thing. There was a
Correct.
movie.
If you add one letter, you arrive at a grammatical term understood
So
to entail figurative comparison.
I'm wondering, Ken, if this is a smile or a simile.
Ooh, I like what you're laying down there.
Because
So Queen's
didn't
original
Smile
name
2
was just
come out?
Smile. That would be.
That's a great answer.
That would be. I
I think I have heard that before. Now that Jeff's pieced it together.
great answer.
So
Great
let's
answer.
go with Smile.
Wait, hold on. Would Matt have known this? Do you think Matt would have known this?
I don't. No,
not at all.
way.
there's no way.
Good thing he's not here. Okay.
No.
And Smile is absolutely correct. Team Pub Trivia is 1 for 1. Question number 2. If I'm a special passion of mine is sports trivia questions, but if I'm going to write one, I try and do it Chicago connected. So here we are. Question number 2. Baseball's Sad Lexicon is an 8-line poem written in 1910 by Franklin Pierce Adams from the point of view of a New York Giants fan lamenting a loss to the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs infielders, who were credited with turning the first documented double play, consisted of 3 Hall of Famers: Joe Tinker, Johnny Evers, and what first baseman, whose name might also be found in a game of Monopoly and in the Americanized film version of the Scottish novel The Incredible Journey.
I remember.
That's tough.
I remember the call where they're like Tinker to Evers to.
Oh, you've heard of this.
It's a call that's a very famous call that they say Tinker to Evers to bleh. and I
To Gilligan.
I know I'm trying to fill in all of like to Broadway, to Park Place, to utilities. I like and see which one sounds right. To
Maybe Chance?
ooh,
Could the man's name be Chance?
yeah.
Jeff, opinions? None?
Oh, I kind of wanted to hear that Monopoly part again.
It's just in Monopoly.
Correct. Whose last name might also be found in a game of Monopoly.
I'm liking
Chance could be a name.
Sounds right. I'm just running
Let's
through.
go
It's
with
not,
it.
as much as I was joking about, it's not like Oriental or St. John. So
It's probably not penny bags. So let's go Chance.
And we are 2 for 2. It is Tinker's
Yeah.
Evers Chance.
Doing pretty good so far. I feel good about
You
this.
could not be doing better, actually.
I bet you Matt wishes he was here instead of hacking
he would
up
have
along.
known that so fast.
Matt would rather be a lot of places than hacking up a lung.
I'm sure.
He'd still rather be at home hacking up a lung than I'm just kidding. All
Question
right, we're
number
done. We're done.
Question number 3.
One more.
In the 1937 Disney film, Snow White attempts to guess the names of 6 of the dwarves, while just one of them introduces himself to her. Which is the only dwarf to introduce himself to Snow White voluntarily? The character shares a first name with the son of Willie Loman from Death of a Salesman, and is also the name of an award-winning song for Best Music Video at the 57th Grammys.
So a dwarf that has the same name as Willie Loman's son. Now they're all pretty much named after their actions or personalities, yeah.
Sleepy, sneezy,
Except for Doc.
dopey.
Oh, yeah. I mean, so
I know Willie
Grumpy.
Loman's son, but I will let you guys keep talking for a little bit.
That's okay.
So I don't think it's bashful.
Is it Doc?
It is not Doc. Yeah, he
Is
has.
it grumpy?
I believe Willie Loman's son was Happy, which I can't believe I'm getting
Oh.
this. I can't believe I'm getting this from that angle and not the Disney angle.
Death of a Salesman?
Yeah. But I believe his
That's
son's
great.
name was Happy.
And of course, the song at the 2014 Grammys was Happy.
Oh,
by
yeah.
Pharrell
Oh,
Williams
yeah.
on Best Music Video, and we stay perfect.
Good
3
old-
Nice job.
And we each got one of
in
those.
the movie, they had their like names carved on their beds or something. So she put 2 and 2 together. Is that how she did it? Because how would she guess that the dude's name is Doc? I wouldn't know, but
I think you're right. I have
Yeah, carrot in his mouth.
We'll
have to watch it again.
Revisit.
What's up, back?
All right, question number 4. In the genre of American history, what is the name of the violent protest that lasted from 1791 to 1794, in which farmers and distillers resisted a government-imposed tax intended to pay off war debt from the American Revolution? The name of this protest can be found in the NATO phonetic alphabet and is also the name of the dog that the protagonist Andy searches for in the 1998 platform game Heart of Darkness.
Ooh, cool flavor text
Oh my
there.
gosh. I want to play that.
I got it.
What game? What is the plot of Heart of Darkness platform game? Like, are you finding Colonel Kurtz, or like, what is the? I need more information.
I don't think it's necessarily directly related to the
Because there's a dog in it. I don't remember a dog being in Heart
Oh,
of
is there?
Darkness.
Heart of Darkness, the game.
That would be bleak.
Well,
You thought Oregon Trail was bleak.
I like that the revolution was fought over taxation partially, and then immediately they're like, what, you're going to tax us?
Well, okay. So that's the thing is there was like, America 1.0 and everything was terrible. And so they were like, we got to
So a lot of
fix
people
this.
turned
There
to
were only
drinking.
there were only
Yeah,
two
we
things
gotta-
they cared
we
about.
gotta- Yeah. They were like, you can take your tea, but leave us our whiskey.
So we're going to say the Whiskey Rebellion.
And the Whiskey Rebellion, of course, is correct.
George Washington, only
I just
president
wrote an adjacent question for
Right out
my
into
bonus
battle.
game.
Moving away from libations and into music. Question number 5. In 1957, Charles Patrick, the lead singer of the doo-wop group The Monotones, saw a toothpaste commercial with the catchy line, "You'll wonder where the yellow went when you brush your teeth with Pepsodent." This prompted him to write what song that includes the line, "I wonder, wonder, wonder who wrote blank." It's the title of the song that finishes that line. This song was also used as a theme for the Newlywed Game in the late 1980s.
I don't know any of the songs in question, I don't think. I wonder wrote the name of the Pepsodent jingle. Why would it have a name outside of the...
It's not the name of the Pepsodent jingle. It's the name
He told
of-
you who wrote it.
This is the name of the
Oh.
song that completes the line.
And it's got, and it would be something that makes sense to be played during the Newlywed. So like, wonder, wonder, wonder who wrote the Marriage Story. the,
marriage
You are
song?
so close synonymously.
oh my gosh. Yeah. I wonder.
The love story?
The love
story?
Something like
This is like, I remember an old Far Side comic when they wrote out and the guy's writing, he's got writer's block and it's Jeepers Creepers, where'd you get those? And then he's got eyeballs crossed out and crossed out. And
Well, we'll say, I don't know this one. You want to just say love story? The love story?
I mean, yeah, I don't think we have anything to rhyme it to make sense of like what it would end in. So
Wonder, wonder, wonder who wrote the
the story of
Blunder.
the
love. Yeah, we'll
Love
just say
story.
the love
Okay.
story.
I so want to give half credit because I'm in that business. So this is, I wonder who wrote the Book of Love.
okay. That's
I unfortunately think that's not points.
no credit.
No, but it makes
We'll give credit. We'll give partial credit to the listening audience, and they can get ahead of us a little bit. But I'm pretty happy with our 4 out of 5, giving us 4 billion points.
4 billion.
40 points.
Excellent. We are now 5/11ths of the way through round number 1.
All right, fine, 40 points. We'll do standard pointage this
Can
time.
you give me that in a more complicated fraction? Like 15 33rds?
it's like 0.0.
Question number 6. Question number 6. What was the team name used by the duo of the Honky Tonk Man and Greg Valentine in the World Wrestling Federation between 1989 and 1991? Their team name is taken from a popular musical genre for which the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame acknowledges Joe Turner's Big Band, Louis Jordan's Timpani 5, and Laverne Baker as foundational pioneers?
Ooh,
Well,
Anne's jumping right now. Anne's excited.
Well,
I don't know from a wrestling standpoint.
If Anne knows
so-
this, we definitely didn't need Matt.
well, that's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking in my head of being like, when he first started talking, I'm like, I know honky tonk man duos. But then once you started, it's does rhythm and blues sound right?
Sounds good to
Yeah,
me.
it sounds amazing, actually.
That because I think,
Rhythm and blues sounds so amazing. It is absolutely correct.
oh my God, my husband's gonna be
fantastic.
so proud of me. That's it. I'm done. I'm done with the game.
She just pops out of the chat. It's just you and me.
I'm out.
Clear.
Drops her mic.
Well, this is going to get significantly harder without our star player.
That's it. I bring the wrestling knowledge to the table is something I have never said before in my life.
You get a medal for that now. You get the headband, WWF Queen.
I'm up on the modern. But the legacy I'm still working on.
All right, on to question number 7. What is the name of the lingerie and apparel line developed by Victoria's Secret that targets younger women than their main lines? Generally, they're looking at the 13 to 18 age demographic. Rock band Aerosmith also produced a song of the same title, with a music video in which faces of band members are superimposed onto bodies of mythological creatures and other figures using CGI.
Yuck. Aerosmith, horrible enough as it is.
Can you guys get it? I am a white female, so I can get it from the Victoria's Secret angle. So I just didn't know if you could get it from the Aerosmith
by
angle.
by all means, please take it, as I was never a tween girl.
I'm wondering if it shares a name with what a record executive thought Floyd's other partner was called.
Yeah, there you go, Jeff. Yeah, I do. I actually do remember this Aerosmith video because it's kind of like so disturbing. It's amusing, but it is weird. It's weird. It's like similar to that Robbie Williams video where he's just spitting around having skin fly off of him.
Oh, I love that video.
It's just very, very strange. But the answer is
He's stripping and he just doesn't stop.
yeah, exactly. This is my favorite color, pink. It's not my favorite color, but it's Aerosmith's favorite color.
So you don't like my sweater today?
It looks a little more like strawberry on the camera.
Oh, it's pink. It is pink.
Proud of you.
Pink.
That's masculine. And
Thank you.
It's
Thank you.
not bubblegum pink.
Yeah, it is.
It's a little darker than bubblegum, but it is definitely pink.
It's pink.
I think we all by now know that the colorful side commentary is correct for the colorful answer. Pink is.
We got to get better lighting in here so that the pinkiness of your shirt
Pops
shows
better.
through.
Yeah, absolutely.
Next upgrade.
Question number 8, the Ocho. What 2012 HBO series starring Dustin Hoffman was canceled after just one season due to concerns over animal safety when 3 horses died during filming? One might also consider the name of the quarterback with the most career passing touchdowns for the university that won the NCAA Directors' Cup. Best athletic program 25 years in a row.
Well, can't help from the football angle too much.
Who said it was football?
Oh, well, I don't know what the hell we're talking about. I heard college sports and
I thought it was
blacked
football.
out.
Did I hear it wrong too?
Oh.
It's like quarterback.
Oh, quarterback. Yeah, that.
Joe Montana was a quarterback, and maybe there was a show called Montana with horses in it.
I mean,
I don't remember a Dustin Hoffman HBO series at all.
I can't believe after so much horse murder that I didn't hear more about it. So I'm cool with Montana.
Hoffman put a lid on it. Uses Yank to
Shut
put a lid on it.
down.
Should we just guess Montana?
I mean, they have horses there.
I mean, what other quarterback's last name would be the name of a show? You know, so
Yeah, like
Luck. Luck. It's Luck.
It is luck.
It is Luck. It is Luck, and I have heard of this. It was about horse racing, and all the horses died. It's Luck. We did it.
I am
Good job,
so
Ken.
glad that we got there. The all-time leading touchdowns passer for Stanford University.
Stanford University.
And John Elway was Andrew Luck, who retired at age 29 from the NFL after 4 Pro Bowls in 7 seasons. And the show, Luck, was about Dustin Hoffman as a downtrodden better of the ponies. And that lasted 1 year.
That's crazy because I just heard about that on a podcast where they were talking about Dennis Farina, who was also on the show.
Oh, and Luck Be a Lady was my fantasy name for like 3 years in a row. I was pissed when he retired.
That was my wife is a huge Stanford football fan and has season tickets, and that day of his retirement was a day of mourning in our household. So
Did he retire like mid-season too or something crazy?
he wasn't, but it was during the preseason.
Yeah.
He was coming off of an injury. He had like fully recovered and was planning to.
He's like, nah, I'm done.
He's like, this.
I've
He's
got
like,
money now.
I don't need to get hurt
I'm
again.
good.
He actually just completed his first year as the president of football operations at Stanford. He's back there now.
Nice.
Question number 9. What term for a member of noble courts and houses that derives from the French word for storyteller or minstrel is the call sign of Lieutenant Commander Rick Heatherly, played by Michael Ironside in the film Top Gun?
Okay, Top Gun call signs.
Goose.
Not Goose.
Maverick.
Not Maverick.
I mean-
There's a guy named Wizard.
Jester.
I think there
I
is
was
a
gonna
guy
say
named
Jester as like the storyteller or minstrel part, but French.
I think there is a guy named Jester. Jester?
How can I not just immediately pull Michael Ironside from I feel like I should absolutely be able to remember him in Top Gun. But they probably
I think
don't yell
I think
Jester.
Jester is a pretty solid guess on this one.
I don't hate it at all.
And this is where Neil would solidify our answer, but we're going to say Jester.
And Jester keeps the hot streak going. Jester's correct.
Nice.
I always like those nicknames. They're really cool.
I agree. That brings us to question 10, which is the penultimate question of round number 1.
And I say again, how dare you?
Number 10.
No rules, man.
This is my geographical bias showing West Coast of the United States, California. Interstate 101 runs north to south along the West Coast, about 240 miles from San Francisco and 170 miles from Los Angeles. You thought there would be no math. 101 is intersected by Highway 46. If you then travel east 20 miles past the wineries of Paso Robles, you encounter a memorial site for what actor? The first to receive a posthumous Academy Award nomination.
It all came around for me on this one, I think.
I think it's this feller.
Why is there so much math? Or so many numbers?
You don't.
There's not. You don't have to do
Well,
any
help
of
me
it.
understand if that's a hint to why there's so many numbers. You travel.
I don't think necessarily. Maybe it is.
Just think of an actor who may have died in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, I mean,
And
one
he
of my
was
first
going-
thoughts was James Dean, but I just can't imagine
That's-
he's the first posthumous nomination.
No,
I'm
I
pretty
think you're
sure
right.
because he was nominated for
East of Eden.
East of Eden.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why
might
there's
not
so
have-
much driving involved because of the unfortunate way of his death.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna say James Dean, not to be confused with the Sausage Man, Jimmy Dean.
Well, I tried to red herring the crap out of this one with numbers, which had absolutely nothing to do with the answer. And I resisted the temptation to drop the fact that he's also in his Indiana State High School Hall of Fame for athletics. But it is James Dean, who died at age 23.
There you go.
And the final question of round number 1, it is number 11, because this one goes to 11. For what film that the Writers Guild of America ranks in the top 100 greatest screenplays ever written did New York Times film critic Janet Maslin say, "The Frank Galvin character is as good a role as Mr. Newman has ever had, and as shrewd and substantial a performance as he has ever given." That role allegedly drew interest from Roy Scheider, Frank Sinatra, and Cary Grant before writer David Mamet and director Sidney Lumet ultimately cast the role.
As Newman, Paul Newman, maybe.
Right.
Man, I was
Frank Galvin. The character of Frank Galvin.
I mean,
think that's what he
every
said.
one of these, I should know Sydney May. I should know something that Cary Grant said no to. But definitely feel like it's a Paul Newman movie.
He said it goes to 11, so I was thinking about Spinal Tap, but he's obviously not
I
in
would
that.
freaking
But maybe
love
there's some
Paul
sort
Newman
of
to have been in Spinal
connection there.
Tap.
He plays one of the drummers. Let's say maybe Hustler. What do you think of that?
For the film?
What's his name? Yeah, what's his name in The Hustler? Do you remember? Frank Galvin.
I don't. That name isn't familiar to me at all. So I feel like I've never seen this movie.
If we're talking about screenplays too, I think maybe Hustler is the way to go.
But damn, now I want to go see it. I don't know, guys. Yeah, Hustler's fine with me. Or the,
And the time period seems right for those actors. Let's say The Hustler.
Paul Newman's character in The Hustler, I believe, was Fast
yeah, of
Eddie
course.
Felsen, so it's not that one. This is the courtroom drama,
The Verdict.
yeah,
That was my second choice.
adding it to my list.
But, yeah. But with that, we're still hanging in pretty good there. We got 9 out of 11 for a solid 90 points. Before we move on, really quickly want to remind y'all about our Patreon page. Go to patreon.com/trivialitypodcast and scoop up all those fine rewards for a small donation to yours truly. You can get all the bonus content your heart desires for just $5 a month. And above that, tons of other stuff. We got posters, we got loot crates, we got character boxes. Please do subscribe for $5 a month even and help out your local podcaster.
It feels really good to be productive, but a lot of the time it's easier said than done, especially when you need to make time to learn about productivity so you can actually, be productive. But you can start your morning off right and be ready to get stuff done in just a few minutes with the Inc. Productivity Tip of the Day podcast. You'll hear advice on everything from how to build confidence to how to get the best night's sleep. New episodes drop every weekday, and each one is 5 minutes or less, so you only have to listen a little to get a lot more out of your weekdays. Listen and subscribe to Inc. Productivity Tip of the Day wherever you get your podcasts. That's Inc. Productivity Tip of the Day wherever you get your podcasts.
And we are back, and we are ready for an exciting round 2. We did pretty great in round 1, if I do say so myself, despite missing Neil and Matt. And it's all thanks to Anne. She's carrying us through.
Excellent. Round number 2. And without further ado, here we go. Question number 1 in round number 2. The Russian city of St. Petersburg was given its current name following the collapse of the Soviet Union. But from 1924 to 1991, it went by a different name. In honor of what Russian revolutionary whose body is still on public display in a mausoleum in Red Square?
Oh, see, I
know it.
thought this body was in St. Petersburg, Florida.
I was going to say, that's the
my
only St.
mistake.
Petersburg I know anything about. Sorry.
Thought it was in the St. Pete's airport.
I have a
Along
pretty
with
good feeling both of you probably know this.
Yeah.
You know it?
Lenin?
I would say Leningrad.
Have you seen the preserved corpse of Lenin?
Not in person.
I
but
haven't had the
I've seen
privilege in
pictures.
person, but yeah.
Is that
I'm
what
not
you
going to Russia
Google
anytime
on your
soon.
spare time, Jeff? You just
During my private moments deep in the night,
Well,
I Google pictures of Lenin's
the
preserved
only
corpse.
fans of Lenin's of Lenin's dehydrated body.
I think I stumbled upon it originally
Only comrades.
when like that first time. What's the art exhibit with the bodies?
Bodies.
That's like with
Body
the-
World?
Yeah, Body World. I stumbled upon it like shortly after just discovering Body World or whatever.
You were like other preserved corpses.
No. It just was one of those things that just kind of came up. But
That's the title of the episode, by the
I was
way.
going to say,
Other
can you
preserved
imagine
corpses.
if they had
It's
a
a weird-
traveling show of just mummified celebrity bodies? Like just
That's next level body
People would
body
go to
world.
it.
my understanding is like it's
Madam
basically
Tussauds
like
elephant.
he's all rotted inside. It's just like the outside flesh layer is preserved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you had
I'm
the
just
traveling
picturing-
circus of all the celebrity dead bodies, it would be all like C-listers who are like just desperate
It's
for
like Tara
attention.
Reid. She's
We're talking
still
about-
alive.
She's still with us.
We're talking about only comrades, and I'm just envisioning Lenin's body preserved in these fishnets.
Oh, sexy.
Yeah.
Well,
that's a
our
very
answer is
Russian
Lenin.
thing to do, is to have a just like corpse
Fish
party.
nets.
Yes.
Point to Corey for that one.
That is correct. It was Leningrad from 1924 to 1991 in honor of Revolutionary Vladimir Lenin. Question number 2 in our second round. I'm looking for the title of the 1974 written account of the Manson murders, published by Vincent Bugliosi, who had served as the prosecutor during the 1970 trial. The two-word phrase, which is now often synonymous with chaos, was how Manson described an apocalyptic vision that prophesied a racial war in the United States and involved reference to the New Testament's Book of Revelation and to music of the Beatles, particularly from their 1968 White Album.
I'm pretty confident about this one. Are you guys familiar?
I don't have the voice to be able to say it properly right now. If somebody else wants to take,
In the Beatles-esque way?
to sound it, make it sound just like Paul's yelling it. I assume it's Paul.
I don't think I know the song well enough to do that.
Oh, it's just gonna be a squeak.
Do you know this one? Helter
Helter Skelter.
Skelter?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm looking at Lenin's corpse.
Yeah, I can't. I tried it. All right. Show the class, Jeff. What does he look like?
That's okay.
Kind of blue.
Yes, Helter Skelter is correct. Question number 3. The 1812 novel, The Swiss Family Robinson, by author Johann David Weiss, describes the adventures of a family whose shipwrecks on an island in the East Indies. Some 150 years later, what television series that ran from 1965 to 1968 drew inspiration from the novel, following the adventures of another family of Robinsons? Their ship, the Jupiter 2, is a futuristic, saucer-shaped craft.
Yep, Anne's doing the robot over there. The robot dance.
That's all I know. Danger!
Just flailing.
Danger!
And I believe Matthew LeBlanc was also in the crew eventually, for some reason. I have never seen the old show, but I have seen the movie Lost in Space, and I didn't see the new show either. But yeah, Lost in Space.
Lost in Space is correct. Danger Will Robinson is on the horizon.
Have you ever read anybody ever read The Swiss Family Robinson? It is by far one of the most boring books I've ever read in my life.
Yeah, it was like they got some water and they built a little
No
bucket
joke.
to
It's
haul
like
it up.
Mr. Weiss is rolling over in his grave.
It's so boring. You think there's a lot of walking in Lord of the Rings. Wait till you read some Swiss Family Robinson.
Dang.
Question number 4. I'm looking for the name of a British superhero, first published in the comic magazine The Beano in 1949. This character was developed in response to the popularity of American MCU comics in the UK. The staff of The Beano used the artwork of Captain Marvel to create a concept design of a character who flew amongst rockets and missiles. The name is referenced in both a 1968 single that reached number 1 on the British charts and a 1986 American spy comedy film directed by Penny Marshall, who's best known for playing Laverne DeFazio in the TV sitcom Laverne and Shirley.
Well, the Beano being the name of the publisher is insane, first of all, and very British. The Beano.
Rowan Atkinson's favorite
For the
magazine.
song, I mean, he said rockets, right?
I know, so it's not rocket. And 68 seems a little early for that, maybe?
Probably not Rocketeer, but maybe Rocket Man.
And then
You think that's too early for Elton John?
Well, because there was an official Rocketeer movie, obviously, that wasn't an American spy comedy film, I don't think. So I don't remember if there was a Rocket Man spy comedy film. Did we get Jeff back from Bodies or was she...
Yeah.
What do we think? Rocket Man or Rocketeer? Well, Rocketeer was American. He was
Well, The Rocketeer was a film, but I don't think it was a spy comedy, right?
Kind of.
Since this is pub style, I will provide more guidance. Does it help at all if I tell you the lead of that 1986 American spy comedy film is Whoopi Goldberg?
So
so it was The Flying Nun.
Oh.
You know, the British superhero. The Flying Nun. American spy comedy film. Was it? Is it not?
Rocket.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Rocket
What's the Rolling Stone? The Jumpin' Jack Flash. Was that a spy comedy film? And then 1968
Gordon?
single Jumpin' Jack Flash. That Flash. Okay.
It could be Jumpin' Jack Flash.
Man, I'm at a loss.
Jumpin' Jack Flash is the movie and the single.
I think you should go. I think you should go with Anne's guess.
Yeah, I think so too.
Very well.
So
We'll do that.
We're gonna go Jumpin' Jack Flash.
Yep.
Yeah, the comedy film was Jumpin' Jack Flash. Jack Flash is
Jack
the name of his
Flash.
comic book
Okay.
character.
Cool.
Interesting.
I would
And
watch a
question
superhero movie about a flying nun. I'd totally watch that.
I would too.
Am I right that the subtitle of the second movie was Back in the
Yes.
Habit?
Yep.
Mhm.
Sister Act 2, Back in the Habit. Yeah.
Amazing. All right, question number 5. About which sports stadium did Hall of Famer Willie Mays, who played his home games there, say playing outfield was like standing in the refrigerator with the door open? The name of the stadium is also the nickname for an upright desk telephone circa late 19th or early 20th century. And in Eastern Orthodox and Eastern Catholic traditions, priests may use dikirion and trikirion, which are variations of the item in question.
So a super
Names of stadiums.
cold.
Why was it cold?
And then a baseball, which you would think is a baseball stadium.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Any ideas here, Jeff? Religious item?
Yeah. Do you still own an upright desk telephone, Jeff? And what would you call it?
I don't. Did Willie Mays play for the Giants?
We don't know.
Because I'm thinking. That could be like Candlestick Park was the name of the
Ooh.
the park. It could be like a Candlestick phone.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Because it
Or
No,
cold
let's stop
breeze.
thinking right now. I think you got
Can
it.
we call Matt real quick? And see.
I think Jeff got it.
Candlestick
and he's
Park.
just overthinking
Okay.
it. I think we should stop him right there because he named an item.
Corey is from the Bay Area, so
He named a an item that is also the name of a ballpark in a place that gets a cool breeze. So let's stop there.
This is like that Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, where the guy uses that last call to call his dad and say, hey, I won it. So you guys can call Matt and say, hey, we got the baseball question right. It is Candlestick.
Good job. Ken.
Nice.
that guy's name, Ken, was
John
John Carpenter.
Mm-hmm. Not the one you're thinking of.
No.
No,
it is
maybe
the
you
one
are
I'm
because these
thinking
are
of.
trivia people
I don't know
that are
the other
listening.
John Carpenter.
The film director.
No, who's that?
Huh?
Just messing with you. Sorry.
At the end of that halfway point, we are at 14 out of 16. Thankful for some quiet advice from Corey to go with the correct answers.
14 out of 16, but with a chance to earn some extra credit.
And I'm going to
because
put a
I
little
think
asterisk next to the 14 there.
So, you guys know me. I can't do anything simply. I have buried a theme into this game that we've been working our way through. And right around now is when I wanted to give you the first opportunity to acquire some extra credit points. So as a team, if you can stumble upon it right now, or if you listeners at home can get it right now, you can go ahead and add 30 extra credit points to your score.
Ooh.
And after the next few questions that come, each additional question, you got to drop 5 from that. So
Okay.
if it takes you one more question, you get 25 and then 20 and so on.
All right. So just to recap, the answers so far are Smile, Chance, Happy, Whiskey, Book of Love, Rhythm and Blues, Pink, Luck, Jester, James Dean, The Verdict, Lennon, Helter Skelter, Lost in Space, Jack Flash, and Candlestick. And folks, I've got no idea yet.
I got it.
Oh, you got it. All right, let's write it down. We're going to tell Corey off air, and we're going to find out if we're right. And Corey confirmed that we are correct with our guess. So we got an additional 30 points right there. Hope you guys figured it out as well. But if not, Corey has promised us these next questions will make it quite obvious what the answer is.
All right, we're in the home stretch now. 6 questions remaining in round number 2. And this is a good old-fashioned identify the song from the lyric. So I'm going to poorly read through a lyric, and I just need you to tell me the title of the song. Nice and simple. This one goes, you just hit me with the truth. Girl, you're more than welcome to. So give me one good reason. Baby, come on. I've lived for you and me. And now I really come to see that life would be much better once you're gone.
Man, these are so hard. I like how you said, come on.
I mean, I took my headphones off because I didn't want to like get thrown by like other people like thinking or talking. So I was like, oh, I'm sure this is NSYNC or Backstreet Boys.
And then
I feel it.
And then I started singing, which I kindly requested the gentleman to please cut out later.
And I did.
Yes. And I will tip Ken extra for that. But yes, I have.
And you said what?
I said, baby, come on. Yeah. The second he said NSYNC or Backstreet Boys.
Can I leave that part
Yes,
in?
that's fine.
I'm going to leave that part
That was
in.
okay.
So it sounds like it's what?
Bye.
It is bye, 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 and the hand motions are required for full credit. So that is good. Bye, bye, bye by NSYNC. Question number 7. In what U.S. state might you visit the tiny 2-bedroom home where Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll, was born? The Magnolia State is also home to the Vicksburg National Military Monument and is a leading candidate for the highest number of churches per capita in the United States.
I think Graceland is in Memphis. Is that correct?
Tennessee? Yeah. But I don't think he was born in...
Yeah, this is a southern state with all them churches. It was definitely... I believe... I want to say the Magnolia State is either Alabama or Mississippi. I'm leaning Mississippi.
Mississippi.
I wrote down Mississippi.
Okay.
Yep.
I will 3 it.
And the town was Tupelo, which is Mississippi. Mississippi is correct. Question number 8. What is the largest airline in the world by fleet size, operating more than 900 aircraft? It's also the largest in the world in terms of passengers carried and daily flights. Almost 6,800 flights per day to nearly 350 destination cities in 48 countries.
Well, I'm surprised by this, and I think I have it just based on the category that all these answers are in, because I would have thought it was United, but I got to go with American, right?
And that is correct. Ken, you're kind of close. United actually has the most destination cities, 370 destination cities, just slightly more than the correct answer to this particular question, which is American Airlines. All right, question number 9. 3 questions to go here. Remember, if you're playing at home, hopefully you have joined us on this theme locomotive. But if not, good luck as we close things out. Question number 9. What mathematical entity was popularized in 1706 by wealth mathematician William Jones and later championed by Leonard Euler, despite the fact that it was approximated some 1700 years earlier by Archimedes using polygons, who narrowed it to between 3 1/7 and 3 10/71?
That Archimedes is one smart cookie.
He knows screws. He knows water. He knows Kyle MacLachlan's favorite food.
You know, he probably was pretty good at figuring out the circumference of said cookies.
Yeah. So we're going to say pi.
And the correct answer is, of course, pi.
The way that they, like before, like modern mathematical techniques, like the way they just like brute forced their way through digits of pi back in the day was crazy.
I
just
saw some crazy
crazy.
statistic that the record for like digits memorized is in the like hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, it's insane.
What a useless skill. But I mean, I get it. I get it. Like,
Respect.
yeah.
All right. Question number 10 in round number 2. Question number 10. If I were to refer to an 8-time Olympic individual gold medalist, a moment in time where the sun appears directly over the equator rather than to the north or south, and the only professional sports franchise in the Big Four sports whose team name ends in a vowel, what auto manufacturer would I be referencing?
Whoa.
Just based on the running theme, guess I gotta go with Chevy. Does that sound right? Chevrolet?
The only professional sports.
Yeah, am I-
franchise
Why are we
Four.
thinking about this?
Well, because am I crazy? How does
Is he throwing us a crazy curveball here?
how is a Chevy a professional sports team? Am I just missing that part?
Chevrolet. Maybe they own one.
Sure.
So it's more like 3 separate
Franchise,
clues
yeah. If I were to
about with 3 different answers.
I'm guessing this guy's name is Drove.
The Chevy car model that describes that phenomenon would be the Equinox.
Okay. And that Chevy. And then what's the only team that ends in a vowel? How can not more teams end in the letter E? That's crazy.
It's just gotta listen. It's just gotta be Chevy.
I'm guessing-
Why are we talking about
I'm
this?
guessing the team is also a Chevrolet model.
Yes.
I see. They're all types of. I see. I'm sorry.
I don't think it's
Ignore
Impala.
me.
Tahoe? No.
Yeah,
The
so
Santa Fe's.
I know that we're there. I know
Honda assembly. But
I know that we're there. The 8-time Olympic individual gold medalist, as Anne said, there are not many of those, but one who never lost a Olympic final in which he competed was named Usain Bolt.
Oh, there's a
Which is
I
a
also
Chevy model.
considered referring to an animated film in which John Travolta voices a crime-fighting canine. So the Bolt, Ken is correct that the phenomenon where the sun appears directly over the equator is the equinox. And the only professional sports franchise, believe it or not, across the Big Four sports. They previously were the Quebec Nordiques, but moved to Denver and became the Colorado Avalanche.
That's the only
And
one.
of course, all of those are
stealing
Chevrolet
that.
models
Fantastic
with
fact.
Chevy.
Avalanche is the only one ending in a vowel. Wow, that's so good.
All right. And for you at home, we really hope that you're with us now. But question number 11. What entertainer who has been appointed an Officer of the Order of Canada won a 2020 Emmy Award for portraying Johnny Rose, as well as a 2003 Grammy for Best Song Written for a Motion Picture?
I think we're gonna have to go with Levy.
Eugene Levy.
And Levy, you know, we're all correct. I also thought about the 4-time Super Bowl losing coach of the Buffalo Bills. There were a few. We had to jam one in there. So Eugene Levy is correct.
So I believe that brings us to 20 out of 22 correct, plus our 30 bonus points, bringing our total score to 230 before we go into the final 5 questions. And if you at home have not got the secret theme yet, I'm very sorry, but it was the lyrics to American Pie, correct, Corey?
That is correct. And those lyrics are all in order. Of course, that is a long song with lots of words. So there's plenty of verbiage in there to utilize, but all those lyrics are contained in order. When I was writing this game, it also led me down an incredible rabbit hole about the song. That I've always loved this song, but didn't know all the ins and outs. I mean, I knew The Day the Music Died was in reference to the plane crash of Buddy Holly, Ritchie Valens, and Big Bopper, but all of the references are really people from the Americana music scene. I mean, the Jester is Bob Dylan, and the King and Queen are Baez and Pete Seeger, and the girl who sang the blues is Janis Joplin, and you can just go on and on and on. And I found it really fascinating. It's cool. So I'd recommend the read on Wikipedia or whatever your trusted source is.
Make it your next rabbit hole. And when you're done with that, please pop over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/trivialitypodcast. We do keep on running based on your support. We do run advertisements, but it's just a small part of what keeps us going. It's mostly you guys over at Patreon. So if you've been thinking about it for a while, just join us at $5 a month. You can get all that bonus content. It's well worth it. We promise. New episodes on Patreon, exclusive feed every week, including our crop drops. Please do consider if you've been thinking about it for a while. We'll be right back after this break with the final 5 questions. All right, and we're back. And Corey, fire those last 5 off for us and see if we can finish strong.
Okay, I'll rip through the categories of these really quick before I go back and do each question individually.
Sounds good.
Of course, because the theme of today's game is American Pie, our categories are as follows. Number 1 is in the category of This One Time. Category 2 is At Band Camp. Category number 3 is Nadia. Category number 4, Wedding. And category number 5 will be Stifler's Mom.
Very good. All right, let's get that first question.
The first question in the category of This One Time. In 2015, German Chancellor Angela Merkel became just the 5th female to be awarded Time Magazine's Person of the Year award as an individual. I would just like you to simply name any one of the other 4.
I've got 2 women in mind. Maybe we want to consider these 2. Maybe Princess Di and Mother Teresa.
I was thinking potentially Malala Yousafzai.
That's a good one.
I feel like I could see her on the cover.
Would she have gotten it before 2015, though?
Did it have to be before? I thought Corey said just name any of the 5 women.
But I would think that she was the most recent, based on the phrasing of the question. Anne, any thoughts?
Princess Diana was one of the earliest, but I was trying to think of other potential politicians or, like 2015 kind of cuts it before if they were going to give it to Hillary Clinton or something, but, or like Queen Elizabeth. But
I think Princess Diana has to be one of them, right?
I feel like it has.
Oh, Queen Elizabeth, too.
I just feel bad to my gender that I'm not coming up with more at the moment. Mother Teresa also makes sense. I'm cool with going with Diana.
I think, to be honest, this is probably one of the harder questions of the game, which really was written sort of to make a point, like what the heck. But the 4 women who individually received the award, I heard Malala going around. She was actually never Time Person of the Year. She was famously a prominent runner-up to Obama in 2012.
Thanks, Obama.
The 4 individual women were, the first was Wallace Simpson of Windsor.
Wondering if was Mrs. Roosevelt one of them, or now I'm thinking of more.
We also have Soon Mei Ling, Soon Mei Ling, who is the wife of Chiang Kai-shek, and they were duly featured as individuals, People of the Year. Then we have Queen Elizabeth II, who was probably the most notable name on the board. And finally, in 1986, the first female prime minister of the Philippines was Corazon Aquino.
Oh, all right. So we're taking an X on that one.
All right. Question number 2 in our final round in the category of At Band Camp. If one attends a symphonic orchestra in concert, what is the first instrument you are likely to hear used traditionally to tune the rest of the group?
Yeah.
I believe just from back in the day, was it a clarinet?
Yeah, I wonder if that's because we didn't have an oboe.
Oh, an oboe. You can't tune an oboe, can you?
I don't think so.
It's just solid.
And I also feel like I can hear that nasally, like, when you hear like an orchestra tuning.
That seems right. Let's say oboe.
And oboe is correct. I was really hoping to provide some additional insight here. I looked up on Yamaha's website why an oboe is used. It's, of course, a double-reeded instrument. And Yamaha very clearly states that an oboe is used to tune the rest of the orchestra because it always stays in tune. But the next sentence was, because it never stays in tune as well, and so everyone else has to tune to the oboe. So
that kind of makes sense.
Well, with like clarinets and
like it doesn't go mechanically out of tune, but maybe atmosphere changes can throw it out of tune.
Yeah, because
much more educated response than I had to that Yamaha selection.
That would be my guess.
Yeah, well, clarinets and things like that, you can change dimensionally the length of the instrument by assembling them.
Right.
So,
all right, question number 3 in the category of Nadia, which I think should be said like Nadia. But this is the first person to record a perfect 10 in a single gymnastics routine at the Olympics was Nadia Comaneci at the 1976 Montreal Games. What country, a communist state until 1989 when dictator Nicolae Ceausescu was overthrown and executed, did Comaneci represent?
I actually just wrote a question about this.
About Ceausescu?
Yes. That she got her perfect 10 on the uneven bars, and she was representing Romania.
With all of the banners and signs celebrating Vlad the Impaler, the patron saint of Transylvania and Romania. Romania is correct.
I traveled there last year, and it was fabulous. I absolutely love the Carpathian Mountains are awesome. So I highly suggest. It's also like $1, like they're $1. It's 5 to 1. Yeah. It's really, really cheap is what I'm trying to say. I'm getting tired, I think. So yes, go to Romania, everyone, is my PSA.
You were in Romania?
Last September.
Did you see the Palace of the Parliament?
Yes. It's like the second largest parliament in the world or something. It's insane. It's huge.
Well, it's the heaviest building in the world.
It's the heaviest building in the world.
It's like sinking into the ground. It's
what a stupid superlative.
That's
I love
so
it.
funny.
It's the largest civilian administrative building in the world, the largest military administrative building, even larger than the U.S. Pentagon. It's insane. And originally Ceausescu was building it for his own palace because he was a crazed narcissist.
Yes.
So
good thing we don't have anything like that here. All right. Corey?
All right. Question number 4 in our final round in the category of wedding. The tradition of brides wearing white wedding dresses is relatively new in the scope of human history. Brides historically had worn whatever vibrant dress they chose until the 1840 wedding of what English monarch?
Would that be, I guess the monarch of the time would be Queen Victoria, right? Yeah.
Because she reigned all the way from like 1830s, 1840s,
You know what? I might
all
have
the way up
heard
to
this,
1899.
that everybody was like modeling after her.
Yep.
Too. So we're going to say Queen Victoria.
And yeah, if there's any question about like English monarchs reigning from 1837 to 1901, you can just go with
She had a long one.
Catch all. So yes, Victoria the First is correct. And it is our final question of the day in the category of Stifler's mom. And the question, Jennifer Coolidge's first on-screen credit in film or television was in 1993 as Jody in The Masseuse, the 73rd episode of what sitcom?
The Masseuse. So it's not Friends. It's not formatted like Friends.
No, because Friends was the one with.
And that's early.
And Friends didn't start until 94, right?
Yeah.
Because I thought it was like 94 to 2004.
But like, is that
Is
too
it
late for
Seinfeld?
Cheers?
Is it too early for Seinfeld?
No,
it's
because
it's
Seinfeld
about
started
right.
in like 89.
89, I think. That's about right.
Well, just because I'm
and that
thinking
sounds
the
like a
masseuse,
Seinfeld
I feel
title, and
like the masseuse is a very episode title, like for Seinfeld.
No, that's a very Seinfeldian
Absolutely.
episode title.
Yeah, let's go Seinfeld.
And we got it to cap things off. A very successful game. The answer is Seinfeld. It was the 9th episode of season
I'm so
number
excited.
5 that showed aired in 1993. Excellently done. I think we almost cleaned the board in the last round.
That's a quite a handy Jennifer Coolidge impression you've got there. Anne.
Oh, I love
Handy 'cause she's a masseuse.
massaging. I'm better when I'm not choking on my own airflow.
Yeah, when you're not ill. Yeah, understood.
Well, we had a great game here. We ended up with 270 points. Hope you had a great game there at home because we did pretty good.
That was great.
Hate to brag, but we did pretty good. And one of the reasons we did so great is because Anne was here in lieu of Neil and
I was gonna
Matt.
say.
So thank you, Anne.
I had a really
Any final shout outs?
I was very concerned if I needed to pick a partner because it's like Neil and I have very similar knowledge base. So I feel like I came in and I was a good representation of a Neil, and I got one wrestling question to be a good representation.
Yep, we had
of Matt.
one sports wrestling question, basically. So.
And yeah, as you know, picking a partner is always tough because everybody knows that I suck, but I take it really personally when I'm not selected. So make you feel bad.
Your knowledge is all over the place, Ken. I probably would have leaned.
Yeah, I'm unpredictable. I'm a wild card. That's why they call me wild card. And they call me wild card, but Corey was steady as she goes. Great questions all the way through. Thank you, Corey.
I had a great time. This sort of pub style, just envisioning kind of being around a few pints of lagers with you guys and having a good time. It was great. Really appreciate hearing you guys talk through all of those questions and humoring me down whatever sort of dark path my mind takes me as I write this.
Appreciate you all the time when you come on. Thank you guys both for coming on. And one more entity to thank.
I'd like to thank Airwave Media, Ken.
Oh, good idea.
Airwave Media, where you can find such fantastic podcasts, such as Minute Earth, which I didn't know Minute Earth had a podcast. I am very excited to find this out.
Check it out.
I've loved Minute Earth on YouTube for very many years. The Scientific Melody, and The World, the Universe, and Us.
Great. Yeah, go to airwavemedia.com, check out all those, and check us out on the next episode of Triviality. Bye-bye now.